So that's that. And we'll just, probably with the saw, just put up some just, like, really basic cheap paneling things. You want to find whoever thought Nuggets was a good addition and strangle them dead. Like, to whom it may concern, fuck you. What's wrong with Nuggets? I like them. It'd be annoying spending an ingot for everything. I mean, I just need a little bit. Just like little shavings of it. Yeah, sure. How? What? How? What? And how? And what? I've managed to make 2 different covers with the exact same recipe. Well, hopefully they look okay. Will you... Yeah, no, because it's in the way. But I can have you guys on the outside. That's kind of okay too. Something like that. And I guess I gotta use that little microblock shitbag thing to finish that up, right? With that little bit chisel or something. I could actually just do the whole wall like that, probably. What about chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets are cool. A chicken ingot would be too much chicken. That's simply too much. I can't handle that. It's in this chest. This chest. Ah. Found it. So that gave me... Yo, yeah. Ah. How do you know? Ah, nice. How do I place again? Right click to place. And I guess you just automatically pull from that? Oh, God. Undo. Undo. Right click. Right. Put a line. Like, built. There we go. No. Okay. Nice. But it should also be able to just do drawn region. No. Drawn region. Okay. We're getting there. It's just a little awkward. How you have to do it. Like, I gotta get this block started. And then from there, I can then head up. And we're going to this line. Wow. You go through those fast, huh? Okay. I got it. Just connected material? Sure. Go back into the bag, pull out the correct bit. And before I become Bob Ross of Chiseling Bits, I'll become the very best. You just watch. Oops. Right click is the one. It is finicky, but I kind of understand it. Like, you can't go in 3 different dimensions. Like, I can't have, you know, drop from this corner to this corner and up in the same motion without having that block started. So I kind of get it in that regard. Oh. Just place. Drawn region, please. Damn it. Ugh, almost. Okay. We almost got it. Okay. So that's that. And then we can go just like that. And it's capped. Use same material when breaking block with chisel. Yeah. I just forget to switch it over. Or wait, was I doing connected material maybe? That might be. And now, with the chisel, go with drawn region. There we go. Yeah, yeah. And then give me some oh. Every time. Some of this. Yeah, connected material. Chisel bit stone drawn region. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. With my auto save, I could just peek into the window. Hell yeah. Pretty nice. And I could even with the corner. Oh man, okay. I could even with the corners still go for like the dark oak wood with the bark. Man, alright. Can absolutely spend a fucking eon doing that. But cool. So, you need to output your... Oh right, you need like a bucket or something to get started, huh? And then I needed to make another one of those crafter tier 1 things. Turn the glass block into the bits to pick. Could I do that with the clear glass so I could do my roof window? What have you done? You've done a terrible thing this day. If I ever find time to do that. That's a pretty big F. And then this chest, I think. I needed... The crafter tier 1 will be plenty okay. Machine frame, right. Blue dye was a thing. But I got lapis nowadays, so that's totally fine. That is no problem. Lapis and iron nuggets, was it? Gold nuggets, iron ingots. Aha. 2 nuggets. 4 ingots. That is our machine frame. 2 redstone torches, 2 crafting tables. Fuck. Crafting tables. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. It's fine. And the gunpowder, too. Okay. And redstone torches? 2 of them. Well, I've got 1 of them. And a stick. Man, what a cool fireplace that is, huh? Jeez, can you believe it? It's so loud. Crafted tier 1. Right. It's already nighttime again. Krug stained glass window, basking light into... Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I could do that. I'd need a lot of dye and a lot of glass, but I could do a marvelous stained glass thing of Krug. We can make a church. Ooh, that'll take a while, though. Can you throw your output just out to the right? Take in your fluid just from the left. Fluid container? Just hang on to, I think, right? The water's fine. Energy items? I think just that's fine. That's whatever. I'm not putting in batteries or anything. All right, a bucket. Maybe 2 buckets, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. I think it was okay with just moving 1 bucket back and forth, though. Pinter baiting getting into a little pain and suffering. That's basically Pinter's job, I think, right? No? I don't know. Loot containers. Left. What the? But then you don't shit the bucket out. Ah. I might have to get an item duct. The fun thing is I go with your terrible advice more often than not. Why? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, Pinter. Same thing with, like, Rogue's advice. I don't know. I don't know why I do it. All items inputs are consumed. That's fine. Result of crafting operation will go to the output buffer. Yes. That's fine. That's your recipe. Go. Dry rubber. There's your input. Redstone mode ignored. You need power. Got to bring that with. I think I'm going to go for an item duct to see if I can move this bucket around. Grab a second bucket too, just in case I need to have a back and forth system of sorts. And item duct to transfer items. I'll just bring all of those. Leadstone flux duct, bring all of that. Maybe even a fluid duct. We'll see. I might have to space the machines out a little bit too to make room for the ducts. Forgot how I had this set up before. If I just went with fluid ducts, though. I'd say latex tank. Bottom. And your latex tank. Bottom. Oh right, I needed servos. always forget about that. Yeah, Ender IO works for the same square. That's a nice thing that I like about Ender IO, but I'm kind of hating Ender IO because of what they've done with the Grains of Infinity. Man. They can get some automated thing to make that work, but jeez. And what I need to do with you guys? What's that? Thermal expansion. These things. Extracts items / fluids. Iron, redstone, and iron nuggets, or we use Invar instead, or we can even use gold for the reinforced one. So 2 nuggets, a glass, 2 electrum, not gold. But electrum's also easy, and a redstone. Two nuggets, a redstone. So I don't need you guys both, I don't think. Electrum, I need to make more of apparently, but that's easy enough to do. That's just silver and gold combined. Oh. First time you catch a stream live, Spix, welcome, hello, how you doing? What's Grains of Infinity? You flint and steel some bedrock, and there's a 50% chance of a Grain of Infinity popping out. Alternatively, you get firewater put together, and you just pour firewater over a bunch of bedrock. And there's like a less than 2% chance then of getting some Grains of Infinity popping out. They don't melt at the same time. Well, I got 2 electrum ingots anyway. That's fine. And 1 glass. I think I might need a few of these. So I didn't need you guys at all. Bit of redstone, bit of iron. Yeah. Just the nuggets. Oh, and more glass. There. A few of them. Let's throw those in there too. So let's see if this even works. Technically I just need the 1, but I might also need to do item ducts and stuff like that to move stuff back and forth too, because I'm not entirely sure how cool and awesome this will be for me. Okay, well that works like a charm. That is no problem. And are you shitting out your rubber? No, you're not. So that we can do with an item duct. Oops. And this is whitelist. Ignore redstone signal. I think that works now. I didn't see it move by, but man, it probably so quickly. And then you need power. So there you go. So you're putting that rubber together. And that rubber then we can move into a furnace. A powered furnace, ideally. Your output, I think, will also need an item duct. We'll just go ahead and do it. Whitelist, dry rubber. I don't know what else you'd throw across, but whatever. Ignore the redstone signal. You can have that back. And you are putting that in, that's the output buffer, right? Yeah. Cool, cool. And we melt that down, and then we get plastic. These latex for some questionable stuff. Well, the stream is marked for mature audiences, so, you know. Just saying. And the bucket, I don't even need... I don't even need the bucket. Because we just got the fluid duct working for that. So I'll take that back. Probably make a pressure plate for the factory too, so I don't have to worry about that door so much. Gunpowder away. And I came down here for... Right, I needed to make one of you, a redstone furnace. Redstone furnace. The machine frame I don't have. No, I got like a machine chassis from the other mod. Did you use an iron furnace? No. You were used for something though. Yeah, we can nearly start using these. I made them so long ago. Oh man. Alright, you need 2 copper gears, a tin gear. The tin gear I think was easy enough to just make by hand. Nope. But that's how I make cans. Huh, okay. Do you need sticks? No. Okay, fine. I'll do it this way. Is there a sledgehammer in the mod for your tree thing out of curiosity? If the mod is based on Mine Factory Reloaded, the sledgehammer is how you could see the AoE of machines. Is there a sledgehammer in the mod for your tree thing out of curiosity? The mod is based on Mine Factory Reloaded. The sledgehammer is how you could use the AoE of machines. I don't know. Like a equipment mod thing. Like this stuff. Thermal foundation. Not sure. Redstone furnace. I needed... Yeah, 2 redstone and a gold for that. Already got the redstone. Oops. And the bricks I've got downstairs also. Wanted to make 3 of those. Machine. Chassis. Alright. Tin gear. 4 glass, 4 iron. Okay. You know, it'd be a neat undertaking is if I, just had a factory type thing. I could pull a lever and all the stuff will go through for a moment and make, like, a redstone furnace or, like, the machine frame or something like that. That'd be kind of handy. I'm not sure how I would get it to do the operation just once, though. But I'm sure it's a thing somewhere. Applied energetics lets you do that. Okay. The Magic Quarries from has that feature. Well, okay. RF tools. I guess you didn't need the item duct at all, because you could just pull in from the left. Forgot that you do that. There's an input. Auto input enabled. Auto output enabled. Yeah, fine. Redstone signal ignored. Here's the dry rubber coming in. Give you some power. And there we are. And your output. I didn't know there was just an empty face I could have. That's nice. Your output then will be on the right. And that'll just be a chest. One of those chests that I accidentally made before would be pretty cool. Yeah, fine. I'll do it right. Could probably do with having a table in here anyway. Ta-da! So, with that bit of plastic, item placer, was it? Industrial foregoing. Block placer, maybe. That's the one. For plastic, simple machine chassis from Ender IO. Oh, or for thermal expansion. Okay. Fine. And then some droppers, which is just cobblestone and a redstone. Okay. There's that. Some of these. Leadstone flux duct, although I might still need you. Could be I need those still. I don't know. Still need to put the pressure plate down. I needed a bunch of cobblestone. A bit of redstone. To make 3 droppers. Another redstone, a machine chassis again. Although, what did it take for this thing? The tin gears. I would just make a bunch of tin gears. I seem to use them enough. You're still burning over here? Only just. Right, 4 iron and some glass. Need to get more sand. There's that. And there's that. Yeah, you've got inventory. Okay, cool. So, it's not ideal, but I can just fill you up with just a bunch of logs, which I can easily excavate. And then, just throw them in there, and that'll just be automatic plastic production for some time. I mean, I'm sure the chest will fill up before I get anywhere near emptying out the item placer, block placer, whatever. And then power it. Uh-huh. Decent bit of downtime with it currently. Oop. Minor lockup, that's me, not you. Hello, Jero. How you doing? And bang, done. So I would need like 5 tree fluid extractors, basically. Just this massive line of them all pooping some latex out into the sky. But that's okay. It's slow going, but it still generates plastic when I'm not looking at it. So that's fine. 1 more rubber and you craft that together. There you go. Done. Goes into the furnace, cooks up, and becomes plastic. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Alright. So then it's just a matter of keeping that thing full, which reminds me I still need to put down my little sapling farm thing. Although I might go with just dark oak, really. Doing great, finally caught a stream. Well, welcome, happy to have you. Get out a second below, wouldn't need much past a broken block to place it. Well, I'd have to also make another one. Oh. Anything for the tree fluid extractor to make it faster? I don't think so. And this whole factory is chunk loaded, yes. I think these just are what they are. There's no upgrading to them at all. Not like thermal expansion where it's got, you know, the upgrade slots and you can make it hardened and all that. Nothing quite like that. Yeah, let me just do it out of oak. Oak's pretty easy for it. I could always use oak wood. Gives me an excuse to get rid of these trees out here anyway. Because the problem with the acacia stuff that I was doing is it grows so crooked and sideways sometimes that I think it really throws it off for the bigger ones. Yeah, alright, you too. Flooding my inventory with all these freaking cherries. Man. Oh. What's the worst vanilla wood? Is it poplar? The one that's really tall, that has just rings of leaves on it. I think that's poplar. That for me is the most annoying, because you can't chop the whole thing down from the ground. You gotta climb up. There's all the layers of leaves. Those would be my least favorite. Although jungle trees come close. Although in the case of jungle trees, that's more just the biome being yucky for me and more than anything. Give me that paper. Not that I really use it much, but when I get an enchanting table, maybe one day, probably not. That is one downside of the Tinker's Construct stuff and the Construct's Armory is that you can't use the enchanting table with it. But man, imagine if you could. That'd be such overpowered. I think I'm thinking of spruce. Yeah, that could be. Okay. So that's how I resupply with wood. I can use Thaumcraft enchantments on Tinker's stuff. Didn't know Thaumcraft had enchantments. But okay. Yeah, that'll take so much doing. That's so much plastic I've got in there right now. The chest will fill up, I think, before that gets anywhere near done. I'll probably hook up another tree fluid extractor at some point. Just place it here, and then connect the pipe up to the bottom. Might do that. I don't know. Do I use plastic enough? Not really. And the apples, tomato seeds, some saplings. The cherries goes into Pam's counter. Sure. Currently juice is in there, but I just have to juice it. I'm too lazy to do that right now, though. Plastic bow limbs. Yeah, but, like, I mean... I still feel like that might be overkill. Do I need to shoot that fast? Just started playing this mod pack, and if you don't want your ears to explode, don't use Electrum. Don't use Electrum? Why is that? Oh, like on gear and stuff, you mean? Nope, 10. And power generation wise, what does it take for a standard Stirling generator? A simple one with 2 dark steel, industrial machine chassis, dark bimetal gear. The dark steel I cast with molten dark steel or alloy smelt, pulverized coal, obsidian, and iron. Okay. Or steel and obsidian also works. I'll probably just do that. Because I've got a decent amount of steel here. Here's some I prepared earlier. I have 26 of it. So let's get some obsidian, I guess. That all can go away. Cobblestone, concrete can store away. We'll just throw that here. The 2 buckets I do need though. Leadstone flux stock can store away. Kashik tome can go in. The ingot cast we can put back. The engineer's hammer I can put away. I threw it in there. Then forget about it. Trash of cobblestone and sticks. Bit of redstone, power item ducts, fluid ducts. Simple machine chassis. I assume I use in the making of an industrial machine chassis, which I'm assuming also requires a bunch of dark steel. Or dark iron, rather. No, just smelt a simple chassis with industrial dye blend. I think we can manage, but we just need to get organic grain dye, clippings and trimmings with some slime or egg. Okay, we can manage that. We'll figure that out. That's fine. Here's some concrete, I guess. And a reinforced servo. There you go. You can also go in here. Kind of a weird miscellaneous chest. There's that. 3 more gears. No room for you, though. Yeah, I can't even place it there temporarily. Yeah, I'll put the steel back then. There. Grab some water and head down. Not into the nether, that doesn't work. Probably just a lava field that I've got over here. Man, my fucking map reset too. How annoying, man. I'm upset about that. And again, hello, spiders. I guess I could also bucket out of the magma crucible or something like that. Like, the magma crucible is still handy as heck to have. I'll keep it to generate magma. So I can, like, bucket it up and stuff like that. Probably just, like, have that pipe out into a big lava pit or something like that, you know? Come at me, make my day. I ain't afraid of you. Oh man, that volcano's having a blast out there. Literally. Has that always been there? Oh. Hey, skeleton. Ah, I could use a new CD. Aim better, skeleton. Skeleton? Skeleton? Yeah, fine. It's like one of those things where if I can't do it right immediately, it's just never gonna happen. And with the cobalt pick, it's actually pretty quick. There we go. I'm gonna miss not being magnetic, I think. I think this is all just one deep lava. So I might not need the water. I'll still do it, just to keep things away a little bit. Oh, man. Obsidian. Maybe I get around to making that cobalt hammer. That'll make future obsidian farming a lot easier. Because I could make with the magma crucible just my own little lava field, basically. And I think you can even have a pump just poop stuff out into the open world. Place fluids that way. So I could just make my own sea of lava, basically, with that automatically. And then hammer it all up, because I know it'd be only one deep, so I don't need to worry about the water and the obsidian falling into lava and stuff. Because it seems like I'm going to need quite a lot of obsidian. How much have I got? 13? 14? Maybe 15? Yeah, 14. I think that'll be okay for now. Minecraft greatest game ever. Was thinking about trying this mod pack. What's your opinion on it? I quite like it. Revelation's pretty good. It helps if you kind of know the mods already though, because there's no like a quest log type thing to help you figure out generally what you can do next. There is the advancements page, which kind of does. Like if I wanted to move on with Ender IO, I could be like, oh, craft a simple sack mill. Okay, we can go for that. And you know, it kind of walks you through a little bit. But I kind of prefer the mod packs where it's actually got an actual quest log type thing, because then it can in text tell you what to do and guide you through it. And Feed the Beast Continuum, I believe, was quite good at doing that. So it sort of depends on what you're more after. But this is a pretty good one. Have a good night, Exodus. Thanks for stopping in. You prefer them with quest logs as well. I would check out Continuum then. It's got generally the same mods. I don't think it has the Construct's Armory though. But maybe you could manually throw it in or something. Right. So let me grab also some coal, pulverized coal I needed. I don't know if I have any coal left actually. Oops. Don't tell Hans. He doesn't need to know. Shh. Coal though, right, yeah. Does maybe pretend coal work? Any dust coal. Not dust charcoal though, Oh no, we're going with steel. Right. Yep. That is fine. So, industrial dye blend. I need some lapis lazuli dust or lazuli, some quartz dust or nether quartz dust. Throw some lapis and quartz into a grinder then, I guess. Like, I think it wants me to sag mill it, but I think this will be fine. I think the nether quartz, I think I've probably already got some of that somewhere. It does say organic black dye, same with the green. Organic black dye, nothing else. And organic green dye. But that's just like pulverized coal or charcoal and some slime or egg. So that's fine. We can just use egg for both of the recipes there. Yo, that's fine. Now we're making the dark steel. Cool, cool, cool. So then I need to get shears, some eggs. And even pulverize some charcoal.